buckle up because we are about to steer into some fun. It's time we had a refresher on understanding the rules of the road, and there's no better experts than the instructors at the largest driving school in Colorado. Instructors Dina and Jessica from American Driving Academy are here to break it all down. Yeah, you see what I did there?
Absolutely.
And you were teaching me before, so 10 and 2 is really out of the picture. It's now 9 and 3. When did this come to be?
When airbags came about, just because 9 and 3, you're less likely to have your wrist broken when the airbag deploys, whereas 10 and 2, your wrists are facing the steering wheel, so then you're more likely to get them broken that way.
The Driving Academy, you guys are always ahead of the curve, and you're a certified driving instructor, Jessica.
Yes.
What was that process like?
Well, obviously I was interviewed, and I'm a former educator, and so I had a lot of experience teaching. And once I got hired, then we had extensive training in behind the wheel. So I started with behind the wheel, and then I went on to be a tester, and I also am a classroom teacher. So it's very extensive. The reason is because we have a lot of laws. We have to make sure that people are safe and on the road. So yeah, it's very extensive.
All right,
we want to make sure.
Yeah, we got a lot of parents watching. Let's break it down for the teenagers out there. They need to get out of the house. Nobody wants to be embarrassed when their mom drops them off, right? They want to drive on their own. That's why they've got to come to you, Dina. What's the process for a teenager here in Colorado? Walk me through all the steps.
So the process would be as early as 14 and a half.
14 and a half?
14
Wow.
and a half, they're allowed to take the 30-hour class that's required. And at 14 and a half, once they take the 30-hour class, once they turn 15, then they can take the permit test. And the permit test is a 25-question multiple choice test where they have to get at least 20 out of the 25 correct.
Okay.
And then they can start their driving hours, of which they have to have 50 hours for a whole year. They have to hold their permit for 1 full year. And then on their 16th birthday, they can take their driver's test.
And what a present that would be to get their license. So what's it like when you're driving in a car with a 14-and-a-half-year-old who's never been behind the wheel before? I'm shaking just thinking about that.
Well, they're not in the car until they're 15 because they have to be 15 to get their permit. They can just start the process of the in-class because they do have to have 30 hours in class. But yes, it's not difficult. It's kind of fun, truthfully, because we're, like I said, we're both in the education field, so we've dealt with this age group quite a bit. And they're very motivated. If you think about it, getting your driver's license is a rite of passage, correct? So if it's a rite of passage, that means when they get into the car, they're very motivated to learn how to drive. And so we rarely have any issues with behavior or anything like that because they are such, they're very eager to learn at that age.
And Jessica, the cars on your side as the instructor have brakes. So if
do.
something was to go awry, you can immediately pump on those brakes. That's really interesting to me.
Yeah, we do. We have the brake on our side, and then we also have a rear view mirror. And so we are trained also to grab the wheel if we needed to, but that's less likely. But we do have a brake, so it makes it safe.
And I wish I grew up in Colorado because you don't even have to learn how to parallel park in this state.
We do
I
not.
should have been born here. I love
That's
this
true.
place. How can people sign up? Parents are watching right now.
So
Get
they
their kids
can,
involved.
absolutely, they can go on the website, www.americandrivingacademy.com, and it'll walk you through the process. But like I said, 14 and a half, they can start the process and start taking the classes. The parents can, once they turn 15, start in the parking lot, do the parking lot work with them, and then send them to us, right? Because parents sometimes, they need to be patient with their kids, they need to be kind to their kids, they need to be an example for their kids. And if they struggle a little bit with that, then send them to us.
All right, my parking job's a bit crooked in the parking lot, so stick around after the show.
Yep.
Help me straighten that out. Jessica, Dina, you guys are the best. #1 rated driving academy in Colorado. You can register and learn more about driving courses and all you need to know at the website on the bottom of your screen. Thanks a lot, ladies. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks so much.